there. He's not another guy.
Yeah, he's like, you're with me. We're live.
For 15, I'll bring the dog in.
We're live. That's right. Now, there's quite a few people who thought that Suicide Squad was really good.
Yeah, including this dumb fuck over here.
That's right. I just did a video where I said Suicide Squad sucks bad. Right? And
we have a guest on our show today, Summerson1 from the Summerson1 channel.
Yep.
Oh, I changed the name of the video. It now says Suicide Squad sucks and DC is doomed. That's what it says.
Okay.
And I put, yeah. Suicide Squad sucks and DC is doomed. That's what's happening.
Now, you talk about the Joker a lot, RTN. So, if it wasn't for the Joker, would the movie have been savable? If the Joker wasn't in there, you always point it to the Joker.
No, it wouldn't have. Because that is what the fucking movie was building up with in the trailers. They kept showing us the Joker. They kept telling us we're going to see some badass Joker stuff. Shit we ain't never seen before. And instead we got a couple badly edited scenes of some fucking cheesy drug trip bullshit. Where Joker...
See, I don't have as much... Yeah,
Joker
there's not as much wrong with the main plot as I have with the Joker shit. You know, the main plot, I don't have as much problem with.
Joker's a cuckold now. He likes watching other dudes fuck Harley, and he gets offended when the dude says no, and he shoots them.
I guess there's various interpretations on that scene. There's as many interpretations on that scene as people have seen it. Because here's the problem: there's no context.
Yeah, there's no context. They cut so much shit out of the fucking movie, and it's really obvious when you're watching it.
Right, but I mean, the trailers showed us like Batman on top of the car, chasing, or what's happening there. I don't know. It's just getting knocked into the vat of chemicals. We saw that in the trailer. Well, what's that connected to? I don't know. And I saw the movie. I still don't know because it just randomly placed in the film.
It's like all the trailers did was focus on the Joker, like the Joker was going to be the main part of the thing. But no, Joker's a fucking side guy, and yeah, that's... I do feel a little deceived by that, but overall, like, minus the Joker stuff, it actually wasn't that bad. It had good action, it was pretty good other than the Joker, I do believe.
Sid, you ignorant slut. What it had was a bunch of fucking goons that could be taken down with a Louisville Slugger. These enemies were being beaten with a baseball bat.
What were these black zombie things? These weird zombie things. They were like a human person, because they pointed out in the movie somebody had a really nice watch. But they're actually just a blob of monster that was a human who was turned into some faceless zombie thing that looks like a walking trash bag.
But Harley Quinn killing them with a baseball bat made me think of Shaun of the Dead, where they're killing zombies with a cricket bat. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but it seemed like they were more difficult to kill because of the they were unstoppable or something. That if they actually sliced them up and they turned into little blobs that attacked you, maybe that'd be cooler. But they seem to die with one hit to the head.
Yeah, exactly.
And like what was the point? The witch was turning everyone in the city into these blob monsters, or what?
Her goal was to destroy all the weapons in the world for something.
Yeah, very weird.
The entire plot of this movie was solved with a baseball bat and a couple sticks of dynamite.
Yeah.
They
introduced
the concept of that chick having a soul-drinking sword, and her husband is in it, but they don't really go anywhere with that. They just kind of bring it up.
Right, that's the thing I want to ask. All right, what do you think at the end of the movie, right? You liked it, right?
No.
Right. No. The other guy. You liked it, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
At the end of the movie, Will Smith and Harley Quinn, and
spoiler alert.
They're standing around, and They're standing around, and the witch is like putting images in their heads, like making them believe that their dreams are coming true, right? And we see Will Smith shoots Batman in the face, and that's fine. Then after that, he's like, "That's great. That's just great," and that will sedate him. He's like, "Oh, my dreams have come true. I finally shot Batman in the face." Right, and Harley Quinn, she wants to have her hair in curlers with a baby, and like. Jared Leto is normal looking now. He doesn't look like Joker at all. The fuck's up with that? Both of those are weird.
There's baby
You know?
clothes among the Joker's big circle of shit. And some people are asking, is the Joker a child murderer, or did Harley Quinn miscarry a couple times? And if she miscarried, I think he beat the shit out of her and she miscarried. Just because it's those two.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, she wants him to be normal. I thought she loved the way Joker was already. She wants
I
to be
have
like Joker.
no idea, dude.
See,
that led to a funny line though, where the Rick Flag dude is like, "You don't want to kill Batman," and Harley Quinn's like, "What? I do."
Well, I mean, wouldn't you prefer if this movie was about Joker and Harley Quinn and shit a bit more?
I would prefer if it was basically the plot of Assault on Arkham. The Assault on Arkham is the Suicide Squad movie. This was a half-assed remake.
Well, I mean, isn't it supposed to be some kind of origin of the Joker and Harley Quinn? Like, because
origin of Harley,
if nobody knows,
no,
what did this movie would tell them anything about it? You know,
can't really say it's an origin on Harley, because the plot of the movie takes place like after Harley Quinn and Joker have supposedly been out, fucking shit up.
But they attempt to explain her origins, and it's fucking confusing. First, we see her getting tortured with electroshock therapy, and then I guess she's like proto-Harley at that phase, and he talks her into jumping into that vat of acid, and now she's Harley Quinn. It's stupid. Are you still there, Teddy? I think we lost Teddy.
I think so too.
God damn it. For real, though, they could take out these motherfuckers with baseball bats.
Yeah. There didn't seem to be anything special about Harley Quinn's baseball bat
No, it was just a fucking baseball bat.
that had "Good Night" written on it.
Yeah. If they told us it had like an iron bar screwed into the center of it, I'd buy that.
That could be a possibility. It could. There could be an iron bar in it, like people.
But even still, they're killing it with regular melee weapons. It doesn't scream threat that requires the use of this band of people that are probably not the best idea to send in for a job like this.
Another thing, the end of it could also have been possibly drilled out and filled with lead.
Back?
Yep, lost you guys. Something retarded. Anyway, stuff.
I thought it was funny that throughout the whole movie, Amanda Waller made that very strict list of shit they can't do at the beginning of the movie, and then the whole movie they're doing that exact shit. And she doesn't blow the head off of anybody except for that one guy. And she doesn't even do it. The fucking commander dude does.
Yeah. I thought she was fine. Actually, she was a fine actress.
That was Amanda Waller. That's exactly her personality. That whoever that is nailed that role.
Oh, and there's some interviews I was watching of the Suicide Squad, which made me like it a little bit more, actually. The black lady and the guy, RoboCop, right, who played Flag, is his name. They're talking. It's just the two of them, and they're talking to them in groups, right? The one that had Slipknot and the guy who played Killer Croc was pretty sad. It's like, oh yeah, these two guys. Okay, nobody has any questions for these two guys. But anyway, it was Flag and Amanda Waller actors, right? And apparently, every time the camera rolled on him, she was standing right by the camera and was like, "You're a little bitch." And everybody was trying to piss him off right before the cameras rolled and shit, you know, to give him that angry performance. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the ending was so fucking lame, where he's like, "Give me my woman back, or I'll squeeze your heart to death. You don't got the balls." And he does it, and then her fucking breading falls off, and she's fine. She's just fine.
She's fine, which I didn't understand.
Out of it like a chrysalis, and she's fine.
Right, she just rips off the skin of the thing, and it's like, "All right, am I right? I'm okay.
Happy ending.
It's all good. Is it going?" I mean, the witch chick she's the star of tomorrow. She's going to be a huge star in the next couple of years. I keep an eye on her. You know what I'm saying? The chick that played both the witch and that whoever the fuck that other chick was that the witch has possessed. You know, that chick. She's
the same actress.
Right, same actress, going to be a huge star. She's already lined up big roles for the future. She's huge. Okay.
I feel like this movie was supposed to be a borderline horror film, and then the studio fucked with it.
No. It was conceived as being PG-13. But the director actually put together 6 different edits.
It doesn't have to be rated R to be horror. I think the movie was supposed to be a horror. The villain is a very horror movie type of villain.
Well,
the Joker is done in a very horror movie style. There's just not much of him.
The villain in the movie looked like the grunge. She was the grunge. She had the hair like the grunge. She even had some kind of CG smoke that was around her all the time.
Yeah.
What? That's my magical ash.
Yeah, exactly. And Joker was done like a horror movie character. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to pull off with Joker.
Jared Leto. I like Jared Leto. I like him a lot. I liked him in a lot of movies, but every time I saw him on screen, I was like, "Oh boy, he's gonna be. What is he doing?"
Every time he was on screen, I had to stop after and just like give myself a few minutes to resettle my head, because I found myself like clawing at the side of my couch without meaning to.
Did I knock it out?
There are some people who agree. You know,
I really, really, really didn't like it, man. Like, I can only think of one time in the entire movie, 2 times in the entire movie where he laughs, and I hate his Joker laugh.
You know what's weird is I didn't even know who Jared Leto was as an actor. The only reason I knew who Jared Leto was that he is the lead singer in 30 Seconds of Mars, and I don't even really particularly like that man. So
I hope not. I was going to call you a fag. He just, God, he made him so. He made him like super creepy.
You gonna be okay there, Teddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. Well, okay. Jared Leto. We heard a lot about Jared Leto. Pronounced Leto.
Leto.
Right? Leto.
Leto.
We heard a lot about his on-set antics, mailing stuff to other actors and stuff like that, right?
Giving them used condoms.
Yeah.
Dead animals.
So, did that help his performance, or was that supposed to help the team? fear him?
He,
I don't know, but I feel worse about Leto than I do about Eisenberg.
why?
He's worse than Eisenberg. He's worse than Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Because
I didn't really get that Lex Luthor from like the bits and pieces that I seen of Batman versus Superman. I haven't watched the whole thing, but
Oh, really?
yeah,
Should
but
come over and sometime we'll watch it.
he seems
We'll
a
see.
little.
of an origin of Luthor. Because at the end of the movie, he gets his head shaved, and now he's in prison. It's going to harden him a little bit. Maybe. Right?
He's all twitchy and strange and like mentally insane. He's declared unfit for trial, insane.
Right. And
it's heavily suggested that it's not his money that got him that ruling. He's really just batty.
I've always seen Luthor portrayed as,
Smart.
smart and calm and collected,
Yeah.
very deliberate.
Yeah, and he plays him as a twitchy little weirdo.
He like Lex Luthor ain't fucking around when he shows up on the scene.
This one is.
well, so you guys think that Eisner is worse than Leto?
He hasn't seen the movie yet, but I think yes.
The
that-
guys versus Leto.
From what I've seen from the Eisenberg,
But really, Batman versus Superman. You're one of the few people who was like, nah, I like it.
I do. I like the Ultimate Edition even more. But I still don't like Lex Luthor. He was awful. And if people tell me that that's the reason they don't like the movie, then yeah, okay, I understand.
but it's pretty good otherwise.
It's like if you don't like the X-Men movies because of Halle Berry. She's so bad in all three of them that you're just like,
Yeah, she doesn't make a very good story.
yeah. I can't believe that monster.
She made a decent looking Storm, but she was a terrible.
Remember how she kind of sometimes had an accent in the first one and then just dropped it in the other two?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I
But
remember.
otherwise, that movie were good.
Yeah, the third one wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I never thought the first one was that good. The second one's really good.
I liked First Class.
I really like First Class. I really like
Is the best X-Men movie.
Huh?
First Class is the best X-Men movie.
You think so?
Yep. The best X-Men movie ever.
I'm torn between it and Days of Future Past. That was really good too.
Days of Future Past is all right. But
I guess I found the story in First Class way more interesting.
Yeah. Well, the time travel stuff was unnecessary, ultimately.
Time travel plots are hard to do. They just make things complicated.
Right. But you could kind of switch it around and say that leave Wolverine out and everything kind of, six of one, half a dozen of the other. If they stop the Sentinels and shit like that without the time traveling aspect of the story thrown in at all,
So you said the alternate title or the subtitle of this video is that DC is doomed. Explain.
Because the Killing Joke was terrible, right? Batman versus Superman is terrible.
Ah, fuck you.
I mean, and the Suicide Squad.
Critically, yes, it was a failure.
Yes. And Suicide Squad is really bad too.
Suicide Squad is just as polarizing as the last two movies. Either you loved it or you hated it. There's no in between for this movie, it seems. I didn't think it was any good at all. Maybe if I didn't know about the studio coming in and fucking with it like they did, I might have been able to enjoy myself. But I knew that, and just watching the whole movie, I could just see where shit's missing, and how weird the editing was and how they obviously edited certain scenes to have different things happen. Like Joker's, maybe Harley just fell out of the chopper instead of Joker fucking pushing her out like the footage shows originally. And there's obviously a bunch of shit from when after the Joker crashes that got cut out, because there's pictures of him in the suit he was wearing when he crashed and his face is all burnt up. He looks like Two-Face.
Okay. Hey, you there? Okay.
What?
Hey, what's up?
You didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, it kind of cut out.
God damn it. I don't even remember what I said.
Well, see, Batman versus the Dawn of Justice, right, and Suicide Squad are two of the same thing. They're in the same world, right?
I'll say this, it makes me cringe in terror to think that that's the Joker we're going to be stuck with now, and I don't want to see the Batman movie anymore.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be.
Batman in that movie?
Oh yeah, he's sticking with that role.
Yep.
He
For two
stands
Justice.
he stands to get rich if the movies do good or not.
Well, I mean, the Batman that's coming, right, that we're going to get is supposedly an Arkham Asylum movie, basically.
That could be done good with the right director. If it's Zack Snyder, it won't be. It'll just be a bunch of recreated comic book panels.
Zack Snyder's not going to direct it. Ben Affleck's going to direct it. Ben Affleck is going to direct himself in a Batman movie.
Well, he knows how to write a goddamn script, so I guess we'll see what happens.
I want to see Matt Damon. Come on, dude. Well, I mean, with Ben Affleck as Batman, this kind of guarantees that in 10 years, Kevin Smith's daughter may get a chance to play Harley Quinn.
I don't want to see that. She's not a very good actress.
No, but her name is Harley Quinn.
But
That's
she does.
All right, she's in a major movie that has yet to come out. Movie still hasn't been actually released over here yet. Getting worse on Rotten Tomatoes than either Suicide Squad or Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice is Yoga Hoses.
Well, of
Kevin
course,
Smith
it's fucking called Yoga Hosers. It's bad from the beginning. Just hearing the name is bad. Yoga Hosers.
Well, did you ever think that you would see Johnny Depp in a movie directed by Kevin Smith and nobody would be talking about it?
Yes.
I've never even heard of yoga hosers.
I mean, it's a few years ago. There is no way this
Never
movie
heard
would
of
be
us.
even talking about it. Yeah, nobody's talking about it because it's like, fuck. Yoga.
It's the guy who makes the Jay and Silent Bob movies. He's fucking sucked for like the last decade. He's put out nothing.
I think this is funded by his Smodcast or something.
That's even worse. That's terrible.
I think his Smodcast they like funded it online, you know. Fans paid for it.
I don't like his podcast. He's not funny. That was loud. But he's not funny on his podcast. He sucks. I don't know. He did an episode of Cinema Sins and he sucked on that too.
Well, part of the appeal is that Kevin Smith is a multimedia personality, right? Because the Smodcast is done at a bar or something where him and the guy are on stage. And there's like a whole bar of people just sitting there watching them do the Smodcast. Imagine that.
Going to a bar just to listen to two nerds talk to each other. What a world we live in.
Yeah, right? And then later, you're going to want to tune into this podcast because I went to this one time, you know? That's why the Drunken Peasants are now doing public meetups in various cities. They just did one in New Orleans.
Oh, my
Seattle.
God. I could not go to a public meeting of them. I would try to throw a pie in Scotty's face.
Kick him in the balls.
No, not kick him in the balls. Just straight up fucking pie in the face.
All right, why? Why do you hate Scotty so much?
Because he's just an angry little asshole. He's like,
Why?
it's like, okay, you ever seen that episode of Family Guy where Peter has a tumor and they pop it open and it's a little Peter?
Yeah,
That's what Scotty is. Scotty is this growth that was growing on TJ's ass or something, and they surgically removed it, and that's what the result was.
Have you ever seen the movie Basket Case? He's a Belial, right? Right.
They got a five. He and TJ have a $500 bet who's going to win Obama. I mean, Hillary or Trump.
Mhm. Yeah. Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's going to be Trump at this point. Hillary, nobody trusts that bitch. Nobody.
Nobody trusts Trump either.
Everybody trusts Trump. All the goddamn Republicans trust him, it seems like. And all these people that say they're going to vote third party are just going to be they're going to be taking a vote from Hillary and giving it to Trump.
Pretty much.
Because most people are so stupid that they just hit R or D. It doesn't matter what the person is saying or who they are. They vote Republican or they vote Democrat. So these people that actually care enough to vote third party are just going to take votes away from the fucking Democrat side because the Republicans are all going to vote for Trump.
Yeah, and that's pretty much Hillary is screwing with the Democratic Party, pretty much.
Yeah, she keeps getting caught up in scandal after scandal after scandal, and now there's these fuckers out there saying that her deleted emails weren't as deleted as she thought they were, and that they've recovered them and are preparing to release them. So if that happens, then, and it turns out she did leak government secrets, whoo! That's going to be a fun week in the news.
Yep.
Well, it actually turns out to be a long bitch session between her and Bill over something really.
No, it's a really, really long stream of mean MySpace messages between her and Monica.
Really?
No, that's my theory.
There's a
It's
long
like-
set of emails to her doctor where she has to describe the texture of her feces.
Okay, how about this? Hillary has Parkinson's or syphilis is the thing.
I'm not sure.
I hate Martin Shkreli and I hate InfoWars, but I can't deny they make a good point that she acts fucking strange, like she has some sort of cognitive problems.
Yeah, that is what Alex Jones and them are saying right now. That
She does have a big, big noticeable lesion on her tongue. I can't think of anything else that would be. I thought maybe she had a seizure and bit her tongue, but somebody else pointed out, no, you can't just bite one spot of your tongue. It would be in a line.
Right, maybe it was a dentist, something drilled her tongue.
I don't know. It looks like a lesion to me. It looks like a syphilis lesion.
She has syphilis. She caught it from Bill.
Could be syphilis. It could be Huntington's disease. That would explain the weird shaking.
She caught a weird disease because Bill Clinton was fucking monkeys. What are we doing out there, Bill? You know, like, it was just a really.
Here, I need my penis sucked right now.
Oh no!
Bring that monkey over here.
It wasn't her fault. The orangutan thought my Johnson was a banana.
All right, so I'm
Came up and tried to peel my dick.
so I googled Hillary Clinton tongue lesion, and I'm seeing like they don't seem like credible news sources, but they're saying shit like tongue cancer surgery or
Tongue cancer.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. All the people talking about her strange behavior and health are all really fucking unreliable conspiracy sites.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck to think. I hate to agree with those motherfuckers because That opens a door I don't want to walk through.
Right. Well, no. I can't. It can't be done, I say. Can't agree with those sites. Even for a minute. Can't compromise. But what you
And
can
Martin
do...
Shkreli, he's a fucking piece of human shit, so I don't want to take anything he says even at face value.
Yeah, he's a fucking dirtbag.
He's one of the people in this country I just would not be unhappy if someone shot him. Like, I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't like say rest in peace on a Facebook post. Probably wouldn't even share the news that he died. If I did, it would be included with that picture of the Joker I got that says, "Oh, that's good news. I hated him."
That is Mark Hamill.
It's
Mark
from
Hamill.
the Batman and Robin animated series. He gets a note saying, "Dear Joker, we are sad to inform you of the death of Kingpin something or another." Ooh, that's good. I hated him. And we would like to inform you that he left you the tune of $100 million. Good old whatever his name is.
He is the Joker. He's your favorite Joker.
Yes, he's the best. He'll always be the best. Oh, that's something that's good about Assault on Arkham. He's in it.
Mm-hmm. With the Mark Hamill Joker, right?
Yeah, and he's doing just as good as he always does. All the voice actors were pretty good in Assault on Arkham. I can't think of any of them that weren't good. Amanda Waller, I swear to God, it sounds like it's the same actress from the fucking live action movie.
She was fine. I liked her fine. But man,
The only thing they didn't get right is that Amanda Waller is a lot fatter.
Well, yeah,
She's
okay,
a
but they
big old black mama.
Why are they not going to do that? Because same reason that Carrie wasn't fit.
Because nobody wants to look at fat people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Movie Carrie is fit, right?
Yeah, in the book she's fat and pimply and ugly.
Mm-hmm. But no, Carrie's been done a couple times. I mean, we just had the third remake of that movie like last year.
Second remake. We had the one in the 70s, the one in the early 2000s, and then the one with Chloe Grace Moretz. And
right.
In all three of them, Carrie looks nothing like she's described in the book. In fact, in the Chloe Grace Moretz one, she's considerably more attractive than she should be.
Yeah.
And also considerably more willing to stand up to her mother.
There's one Carrie fucking redo that was just total.
The one where she lives at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the early 2000s one.
That one was
sucked.
horrible.
That was supposed to go into a Carrie TV series, but the series got canceled.
Good. Good, because that movie was fucking shit.
Yeah, it was. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Well, and this is going to get.
it.
I mean, they're going to redo Joker. We're going to get another Joker. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? I think they're going to go with it. I think they're going to take the criticism, because the criticism that the movie is getting more than anything is that there's not enough Joker in it. And they're going to think that that means that everybody wants that Joker, and they want a lot of him. So now we're going to see a movie where he's way too emphasized. We might even get a movie about just him.
Or
I don't know what to think about that, especially if they're using that Joker.
Yeah,
That's his laugh.
with the metal grill in his teeth.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be fillings, not a grill, but now I think it's a grill again.
Yeah, it does.
That stupid thing he does with his fucking hand tattoo.
What was that?
Covers his face like this, and he's got like a smiley face tattooed on his hand. And I didn't understand like who he was, like who and what is the Joker in Gotham in that story? Is he just a psychopath, like he always like a raging psychopath? Is he a mob boss? Is he an underling of someone? Is he what the fuck is he?
Well, we didn't get any context for the scenes we saw. We just saw him in a
Yeah,
club.
that's what I mean. We see him hanging out in a pimp ass club in apparently the VIP section, and then it cuts to him being chased by Batman in a fucking nice ass Lamborghini, and then he's gone. He crashes into the bay and disappears somehow.
All right, so the thing with the teeth on Suicide Squad is that those are replaced. That was from referencing to the Killing Joke when Batman punched his teeth out.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, and I the storyline. Harley Quinn is like an accomplice for the murder of Robin or something.
Mm-hmm.
Unofficially, because they didn't put it in the movie. But yeah,
No,
the way the movie was originally put together, I guess, yeah, it says that she helped kill Robin. That's why Batman is choking her and shit.
I think it's just retarded.
And that choking thing that confused you, how he revived her and started choking her. He wasn't choking her, he just grabbed her by the throat.
Come on, same difference. I
No.
didn't choke her. Grabbed her by the throat.
Big difference. If he was choking her, you would have been able to tell.
Right, well, I'm just saying it's weird. It's weird. That whole thing. There's no context.
I hated the Diablo character.
But explain this to me, okay?
Okay.
She crashes into the water. Then we get POV, Batman swimming underwater up to the car where she's on the bottom of the lake. Ocean? Is it the ocean? Is it Bayside?
Call it the Bay.
I guess. Gotham City? It's got to be Gotham, right?
Yeah.
Hang out in a metropolis for some reason. So she's smashed through the windshield, laying on the hood of the car, underwater, like she's dead. I don't know. He comes over, she awakens, and then attacks him, and he punches her in the face.
Yeah, she ejected through the windshield and suffered no damage.
Nothing. And she's underwater. She's not drowned to death. She's
not
jumps.
even. She doesn't even have a scratch on her face.
Nothing. And then after he punches her, knocks her unconscious again, he carries her upstairs and then gives her mouth to mouth. You know.
Yeah.
Little mouth to mouth action, which is not even what you do in CPR anymore.
It doesn't even match up with this Batman because this Batman kills people.
Yeah, why is he trying to revive Harley Quinn with the mouth to mouth? He's like making. That was the first thing. I was like, yeah.
Maybe this Batman only kills goons but saves the supervillains.
That's right. Saves the supervillains, kills everybody else, and then is like,
Mr. and Mrs. Goon, I'm sorry, but your son encountered the Batman tonight. We found his hand. We're pretty sure it's his. It was in a pool of 7 or 8 pints of blood, so we're pretty sure he's dead.
How many pints of blood does the body carry?
8.
So the Ben Affleck Batman has killed more people than all the previous Batmans combined.
I'm fine with it.
I mean, think about it.
That was the thing with Christian Bale's Batman, is he was a non-killing Batman.
Even though he wasn't, because in the first movie he kills that entire monastery.
Yeah.
He kills all of them because he doesn't want to kill that one guy.
Yeah, and I love that. It's my favorite scene in the movie.
He also kills Harvey Dent in the second one. Doesn't matter how you look at it. He knocked Harvey off of that ledge. He killed Harvey Dent. In the third movie, I don't even think his no-kill rule is still applying because he's like leading battle charges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have been out to kill Bane and Talia. What the fuck else could his goal have possibly been? Even though Bane got completely punked out and Talia got the worst death scene in movie history.
Well, if I think in the second movie, right, Dark Knight, he had the full don't kill thing going on, right? But in Batman Begins, he had to kill those guys in the monastery.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of his character, is that he will never kill, even if it is necessary, because he doesn't kill the Joker, even though that's obviously fucking necessary.
I think. I had this theory. You seen the Badman videos?
No.
Wait, the parody Batman. There's one where Patton Oswalt is playing the Penguin. Right?
I already like this.
And Batman comes in and he kills a guy. He's like, "Oh my God, you just killed him!" And he's like, "No, he's just asleep." It's like, kills those guys too, and they're like, "You just killed those guys too?" He's like, "No, they're just asleep too." He's like, "Do not quit that." Like, I do not kill. Like, I just put them to sleep.
Yeah. That you think about that a lot when you're playing the Arkham games. You're like, man, I'm really beating the hell out of these guys.
But you don't kill them.
I just grabbed a fucking riot shield out of a dude's hands and smacked him across the face with it as hard as I could. Hard enough to knock him unconscious. And he's like snapping bones and twisting arms, and he's very violent.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging dudes upside down by their feet, all the blood rushing to their heads. Then you can fucking throw a batarang at them and make them fall right on their neck. Kick them down a flight of stairs. I love those games. You there?
I think the Arkham Knight. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum games are the biggest influence on the whole new Batman on big screen.
They're the biggest influences on the new Batman, on the newest Batmans. But in Batman v Superman and in Suicide Squad, they instead took the let's go the Frank Miller route.
Yeah.
And Frank Miller hates Superman, and Frank Miller, in my opinion, makes for a shitty Batman. And he definitely does for a shitty Joker. Even though I do like Batfleck, he's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. That's overstating it. Come on.
Yeah, Batfleck. Ben Affleck's for Batman is alright.
It's how he's done. It's done. But you could put anybody else in there.
And you see, it's not that I'm a fan of Ben Affleck. There's not really very many movies of his that I like, but I take that back. Daredevil was pretty good.
Pretty much anybody.
I mean,
It was
a movie
He just
of
said
all the people.
he just said Daredevil was pretty good, Teddy.
it was a cheesy good. It was a good cheesy good. Cheesy.
Okay,
Very cheesy.
Batman's chin could have been anybody's chin. I mean, seriously, you could have put anybody's chin there. You know what I'm saying?
But if that's the case, then who gives a shit who plays him?
Well, that's the thing. What if? Here's the thing. What if it was Christian Bale?
You can't. No, wait. No. You cannot just make it anyone's chin because look at what happened with George Clooney, and look at what happened with fucking Val Kilmer.
It's been a long time since I've seen either of those Batmans. But
They're bad.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Ben Affleck's still not Batman because he's a stuntman. He's got a voice
They're
modulating.
Stuntman.
DG. He's like, okay, yeah, he's not even doing a Batman voice.
He's trying to justify it because he doesn't like Ben Affleck.
No, it's the facts.
No,
Armor.
you're just trying to justify it because Ben Affleck nailed it as Batman, and everybody liked him. He was the one aspect of the movie that was universally liked, and you gotta hate on him because you hate Ben Affleck. He once said he thinks of Ben Affleck every time he takes a shit.
It was just so stupid. When you got the metal mask partially ripped off, and you could kind of see Ben Affleck's face through the metal mask. That looks stupid as fuck. It's like, my mask is partially off my face. Like, okay, why just rip it all the way off and not at all? No, I'm going to see you.
You're nitpicking. You're searching so hard for something to bitch about.
Part people have the biggest problem with is the Martha scene, and his mask is partially ripped off where it's covering his nose, and he's like, "Why did you say the name?" It's like it's such a stupid scene.
The scene
It doesn't help.
I agree with
Face is
that.
partially by the
Dumbest
weird-
fucking way to get those two on the same side.
right, and he's wearing the partial metal mask during that, going like it's so weird. It's such a weird scene.
What's he gonna do? Take his mask off?
we need a bearded Batman.
We're gonna get a gay Batman. Give it time.
Gay
We're
Batman.
gonna
What's
get
up?
a gay Batman. All right. Call it now. When we get the gay Batman, who is the gay lover gonna be? I say it's gonna be either Alfred or the Joker.
It could be fucked up with Robin.
Robin. Yeah, it's Robin.
So you both say Robin.
Robin
I'm
number two.
leaning, I'm leaning
Jason-
mostly towards Joker.
The Jason Todd one. The one that died.
God.
Yeah.
They'll
The
have
one that
the,
came back. Oh,
they'll have the exact same sex scene they had in Killing Joke. He'll just grab Robin's ass and Robin will rip his shirt off and be like, "Let's do this."
that was the original script. That was the original script. They had a little
You're
gay,
lying.
him and Jason Todd Robin, and then Robin kills him. So they were going to have the ending of Death in the Family combined with Killing Joke. So just so you have some point of view for just how much Batman was wanting to put this all to rest. The Joker was behind bars already, or at least he
So,
thought he was.
so what they're gonna do is to just put this whole thing to rest. They're gonna have Joker and Robin have hot, steamy butt sex.
Right. No, Joker raped Robin.
Oh my God! I shouldn't laugh at that. What's wrong with me?
Joker raped Robin because Batman, but Batman does not like Joker. Like, off. No. Right. Yeah.
God damn it! What is his dad's name? Thomas Wayne. Batman loves the Joker.
Alfred's the nanny, right? So the nanny would just gently jerk off young Master Wayne at night.
I don't think we're gonna get that edgy.
Part of the job. Master Wayne, it's time for bed.
him and the Penguin could be jilted lovers from the same boys' school.
There you go.
But the Joker has always had like a gay crush on Batman.
Yes, always. He wants to be his number one villain. He wants to be his number one guy. He wants to be the number one villain. He's actually his main plot is to put down all the other villains. He wants to be his favorite. He's like, put down Penguin. Man, fuck you, Penguin. You suck. Riddler, get out of here. All of them. Put them all down. He is number one. There's only one that Joker's really jealous of. Really jealous of Catwoman.
Yeah. And Robin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you know what? In the cosplay circuit, I think it's an unfortunate trend. Is the fall of sexy Catwoman and the rise of sexy Harley Quinns. I don't like that. I prefer sexy Catwoman. I am not a fan of the sexy Harley Quinn costume. You know what I'm saying? I know there's costumes with some with pigtails and with the whole costume. You know what I mean? Different masks and shit. And the movie is really just an introduction of a whole new Harley Quinn costume. And I knew they couldn't just go with one they already had. They have to give us a new one. You know?
The shot where she's in the original Harley Quinn costume, it looks bad. It looks like a really cheap cosplay costume.
Yeah. But they couldn't just stick her in one she already had.
I thought her outfit looked stupid. It was just an excuse to get as many ass shots as they could because they had to keep you looking at the screen.
Yeah. There's a giant bug. Oh my God, it's huge.
The Diablo guy, I didn't like him. I didn't understand him.
Where's the cat?
There's a giant fucking bug in the room.
Where's the cat?
Oh my God. It's the size of a small dog. I mean, a really small dog, but still, a small dog. Jesus, it's a big bug.
Get a stick and fucking do battle, man.
Grasshoppers, because it's just crawling around. But as soon as you go for it, it's just gonna jump. It's a jumper. It's a jumper. Oh yeah, throw the cat at it. That'll work. Cats love to eat bugs. Oh, he's gonna get it. He wants it. He wants it. Get the cat. We're trying to get the cat to eat the grasshopper. I don't think the cat wants to eat the grasshopper. I think the cat's scared of the grasshopper. That's a big fucking grasshopper. He's like, oh!
Oh, dude, there was a big fucking bug in here the other day, and Sid, I'm gonna ask you because maybe you know. It was bigger than a wasp. It appeared to have a stinger, but it was all black. It had 6 long legs. It was about this long.
Appeared to have a stinger.
Appeared to.
Was it fat?
No.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Like really thin?
No.
Was it shaped like a wasp?
Yes. It was almost shaped like an ant, but it was this fucking long.
Did it have black wings?
Yes.
Did it?
The whole thing was blackish blue.
Did it appear to like flap its wings while it was crawling around?
Uh-huh.
Those are mud daubers.
No, it wasn't a mud dauber. I know what a mud dauber is. Way bigger than a mud dauber, and like when it hit things, it would make like the June bug sound. You know what I'm talking about. It's very, very attracted to the lights. Are you still fighting the bug?
Yep.
You kid.
I got it. I got it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not sure because there are different kinds of wasps that look like that.
Yes.
Great black wasp.
You can't. Oh shit! There's a giant grasshopper in here. We lost it. No idea what it is.
So, like, is it a vicious motherfucker?
It's a
Looking
giant
up
grasshopper.
right
The cat found it.
Oh. You're getting all over this frog.
Oh my god. Okay. Hello? Still there?
Yeah, we're here. Well, I'm here. RKN's taking a piss right now. So I was not present for this podcast, but what did you think of the Force Awakens?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. Like, I am disappointed that they're pretty much retconning the extended universe, but I do like where they're going with the story.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun movie, and I don't care about all the books. Sure, I have expected them to destroy. They can't keep the books going. I mean, there's so many different stories out there. There's just too many.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much shit there that they can't fucking. It's hard to keep writing it without veering totally off the track of Luke and Leia and shit. I mean, it could still be in the Star Wars universe, but it can have not shit to do with what's going on in the main plot. Oh, sorry about Star Wars EU. And it was retconned in the movie.
So, how fucked was I with that bug?
It's not aggressive.
Okay. I was going to say, it really should have stung me, but it didn't.
Well, if it was aggressive, it would have probably stung you. But
Well, I was worried because the cats, you know, because Vina and almost ran away. Almost fell.
yeah, those aren't they're not aggressive.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Are you still fighting the fucking grasshopper?
Yes.
It's a grasshopper, man. Just stomp on it.
Fighting with a grasshopper?
Big fucking bear scared of a goddamn grasshopper.
You can't fight a grasshopper.
Can't eat it. You know? I want to see you can't eat it. Where is it? Did you see it? The cat's going to find it, though. Cat's going to find it and eat it.
Cats like smell them or something?
Maybe. I want to see the cat eat the grasshopper, really. I didn't want to kill it. I wanted to see the cat eat it.
I've seen a cat eat grasshoppers.
So
hell
what
yeah.
about Star Wars EU.
I don't know. It's just, you know, like there's quite a. We were talking about like how they retconned the EU for the Star Wars, the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
And you know, there was some shit about the EU I liked.
Well, there's kind of cherry picking and bringing stuff back. Like Admiral Thrawn is officially canon now, and a lot of people are happy about that because Admiral Thrawn was like the most beloved thing to come out of the Timothy Zahn novels.
He's the blue-skinned guy.
Yeah, blue skin, red eyes. He's like a badass admiral in the Empire. He's got a like super powerful blue Star Destroyer. He's the one who takes over the Empire after the Emperor dies.
So how much of the EU did George Lucas actually have?
None.
George Lucas didn't have anything to say. It was like kind of written spinoff.
Pretty much, he occasionally here and there tossed an idea out there, but they mostly disregarded his ideas because they were stupid. Like, he suggested calling the guy in, what's that game where you play as Darth Vader's apprentice? He suggested calling that guy a Darth Icky.
George Lucas did?
Yeah.
I think he was mostly saying that to get them in the spirit of something stupid. Like, you know, something like Darth Icky. And they're like, what?
It didn't work. It made him look like an idiot to them.
Yeah, well, who cares?
What was his name?
He's motherfucking fucking Lucas.
Star Killer. I think his name was Star Killer. Is it cached?
Star Killer was George Lucas's original idea.
Yeah, that was
Star
Luke's original name.
Was the guy Skywalker. See, I get confused on it. Whenever I start thinking like that, when I say Star Killer, I always go back to Star Walker. Like, is Luke Skywalker? You know Luke Skywalker?
Oh, his name was supposed to be Star Walker?
Star Killer.
Oh, Luke's was?
Star Wars was a really different story before it became the movie that it was. Han Solo was like a green fish man.
Like Greedo is?
So, yeah, I guess. I don't know what Chewbacca was. C-3PO was like a sleazy used car salesman kind of guy.
I kind of like that idea.
Luke was really old, like an old general.
Right.
And who wrote these original stories? George Lucas did?
Yeah. They turned him into a comic book series, apparently, and apparently it's rather good. I haven't read it.
Clean all your hair up.
I've been told that it's good. I can't imagine it's that good if it's Lucas's writing. Lucas can't write worth a fuck.
No, he can't. Not really.
If there's one thing in the world George Lucas is good at, writing is not it.
One thing he's good at is getting a bunch of people together. He's good at picking looks and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. He's not good at directing and he's not good at writing.
Right.
He doesn't know how to give direction. He just kind of, it's on the script. Do what it says in the script. He doesn't know how to explain character motivations to the actors or anything like that.
It's all on your clothes. No, it's not.
Hold on a second.
He's definitely not the kind of actor that's going to bitch slap someone before a take just to get them all pissed off. In The Shining, you ever seen The Shining? You've never seen The Shining?
Mm-mm.
Jack Nicholson locked in the hotel going crazy.
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Wow. Well, for that movie, who made that fucker?
Based on, he's supposed to be Norman Bates?
No.
No?
Based on a book written by Stephen King. Norman Bates is based off Ed Gein. Anyway, Stanley Kubrick, the guy who made the movie, treated the wife, the actress who played the wife, he treated her like shit the whole time until her fucking hair was falling out so she'd give the right kind of performance. Treated her like dog shit, made her fucking anxious, had people fuck with her all day, was really mean to her. He wanted to make sure she looked sickly, paranoid, and skinny. It worked. We lost Teddy again.
Yeah, see, stuff's going on.
Oh.
Talk amongst yourselves.
What other movie? Oh, the Blair Witch Project. Yes, it's fake. Everybody knows it's fake. Yeah, those guys didn't really get killed in the woods. But the part most people don't know is that, yes, they were actually lost in those woods. And yeah, they had a script, but the script wasn't accurate to what was happening to them. Like, they went in there under the impression that other shit was going to happen to them. They really thought they were being followed at night. They really were. They were leaving them less and less food at their food drops every day, so they actually were getting hungry and crazy. And they really were lost, and most of the arguing was real. And that's probably why they let them keep their regular names in the movie. Because those actors are all they're all named the same as their characters in the movie. Like, her name really is Heather. His name really is Mike. His name really is the other guy, whatever the fuck his name was. So, yeah.
Did any of them were any of them anything else besides?
Oh, yeah. Every one of them's been in something else. Heather was in Steak and Shake commercials. I'll show you after the podcast. But, yeah. That scene where they people come up and bang on the tent and freaks them the fuck out, and they run out and they start screaming. She's like, "What the fuck is that?" You don't see anything on camera. It's because there really was a dude that was dressed in all white chasing them with a fucking butcher knife in the dark. They didn't know this was going to happen. And they didn't see it because the dude didn't know he was supposed to record it. He was too busy running from it. So, like, yeah, that's why the Blair Witch Project is the only good found footage movie. It's because it's the only one where even the fucking actors don't know what's going to happen.
And that's really
I don't
hard.
know.
That's
I don't know how. That is very hard. I don't know how much they were aware of the one guy disappearing. I don't know if that was part of the script and they knew he was going to disappear on them, or if they were that much of assholes and made them think that their fucking friend got kidnapped in the woods. That would suck if that would suck if the whole ending of the movie was really them freaking the fuck out thinking they were being chased by a legit serial killer.
Right.
And then the director pops in and he's like, "Surprise!" Confetti flies everywhere. They bring out a cake. Oh my god, they probably have to come out with a couple fucking like Valium injections to chill them the fuck out. Oh my god. I do like that movie though, I really do. It's the only found footage movie I like. I wouldn't like it if I didn't know all of this about it, but knowing that, I watch it and I'm just like, this is the funniest fucking trolling I've ever seen of three people. This is so funny.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna end the show here because I got other stuff going on and shit.
Well, me and Sid will keep talking for a little bit.
I gotta get heading home.
Thoroughly hated the Suicide Squad, though. I mean,
And I can see why.
I never got the questions I wanted. Like, where were they going in the car? Why was Batman chasing them? I still don't know.
I'm hoping we get an Ultimate Edition like we did with Batman v Superman, where the story is explained a whole lot better. Because for that, they gave it a whole other hour for the Ultimate Edition, and the story makes a lot more sense.
They said they wanted to do something different than what Marvel's doing, so what they might end up doing is making all these longer, better cuts that go to DVD, right?
That would be fine with me, because I will buy the Ultimate Edition on Blu-ray when I get the chance. I liked it that much.
Oh yeah.
Well, and here's another thing. They said they weren't going to do the post-credit scene because that's too like what Marvel does, right? But they did. They totally did a post-credit scene, just like Marvel does.
I didn't see the post-credits scene. I know what it is, though.
Me either.
Right.
It's Amanda Waller talking to Batman.
Well, Bruce Wayne, really. And she knows Batman. And he's
They're
basically saying,
They're trying
She's
to
trying- right,
Huh?
all these. She's tracking all the supers, but he points to some on this list, and he's like, "These, I'll take care of these." Right, pointing at Flash and Wonder Woman.
Basically divvying up the metahumans that they know of.
Right, and then Amanda Waller's like, "Okay, Mr. Wayne, but watch what you."
I guess I'll throw this in because this is something that'll probably happen in the future. Amanda Waller is probably going to start Amanda
What?
Waller is probably going to start an organization similar to SHIELD called Cadmus that will be, again, like SHIELD, but a lot more evil. And Batman and Superman and all them will probably get STARS labs.
Right, and we're going to get the Justice. She's going to be the bridge to the Justice League, right? As Batman was a bridge back to Suicide Squad.
Amanda Waller?
Yeah.
If Amanda Waller has anything to do with the Justice League, I'm going to be pissed off.
Well, I mean,
Because she's the bitch that's always trying to control them, and they won't let her. Because fuck that bitch. The ultimate conflict between Amanda Waller and the Justice League is they want to remain neutral to the entire world. She wants them to work for America.
Right. Well, we're going to have to wait and see how that goes for a whole nother year.
Yeah.
Next is Wonder Woman, which goes back in time. And
God, I hope Wonder Woman is good. I'm going to
how Wonder Woman will tie in with the other movies beyond whatever.
Is Zack Snyder directing it?
No. They got a chick. They searched around until they found an adequate female director because they wanted a female vision for this female superhero.
There's plenty of good female directors out there.
Right. So I think Wonder Woman will feature other.
I think Wonder Woman will feature feminist pandering because they're going to get desperate and start pandering to special interest groups like Ghostbusters did.
Sure. But it might be next year's Ghostbusters, but there's going to be a bunch of the superhero movies too.
In fact, it would not be difficult at all for them to. You know the Red Letter Media thing where they basically explained how the whole sexism angle with Ghostbusters was all a big scam, basically perpetrated by Fox.
It's marketing.
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, they could just as easily do that with Wonder Woman and say, angry men pissed off about feminist icon Wonder Woman.
Right. Or feminists. Wonder
Hold
Woman.
on, I gotta let him out. Hold on.
I think Wonder Woman's going to make money regardless, though. It's going to make money. But at the same time, come out of the tail end of a bunch of other female-led movies. We're getting another Resident Evil movie. We're getting another Underworld movie. We're getting a bunch of them. They're going to be coming out next year.
The new Resident Evil movie is not going to be any better than the other Resident Evil movies.
Oh, fuck no. In fact, more or less, it goes back to the original, or maybe even. Apparently, it's like a best of Resident Evil. Have you seen the teaser trailer? They don't even know what a teaser is, because this is a 2-minute long trailer. How is it a teaser? What? A teaser is only supposed to give you a little. This gave me everything.
We're going to see fucking
I will make
on the ground. Even takes on that hallway of lasers from the first movie. Remember the hallway of lasers?
Teddy. I will make
Yeah.
a $20 bet with you right now.
Okay.
I bet you $20 that it still ends on a cliffhanger.
Man, even though it's the final film,
Yes.
show Wesker like pop out of the ashes and put on a pair of sunglasses.
Something, anything, a dun dun dun, an ending like that leaves it open for another one. Bet you $20 that way.
I will not bet against you on that. Yeah, it's something stupid at the end. Praise the closing credits, and then they're going to bring on some metal music from the '90s, right? Like, oh, man. It's like, why?
That was exactly the same riff I was imagining too. Wow!
Look at it.
Ah!
How
Ah!
did it get up
It looks
there?
like one of those
Oh!
evil grasshoppers from the movie Ants. It's an
Okay,
evil
we
grasshopper.
got that bug to deal with.
It's not.
All right, see you later.
Anyway, have a good night.
Society tells you brown